Hi, this is Natalie Rydstrom from SBR Picks. Manchester City and Roma go head-to-head on Tuesday for their second Group E match. Joining us now to preview this match is regular guest and host for William Hill's In Play Radio, Lee Phelps. Lee, welcome to the show.
Thanks.
Now, this is one of my highlights of Tuesday. Manchester City let the side down when they failed to score against Bayern Munich on the road. But they have the home advantage, so I am expecting more from this time. Although Roma's 5-1 win playing Moscow doesn't fill me with a huge amount of confidence. Lee, run me through this. Can City win, or is this going to be a far closer match?
Well, they have to win, don't they, Manchester City? I know that doesn't mean they will win, but they simply have to win this game. If they come out of this with no points, suddenly, then it's a disaster for them. They're unlucky against Bayern Munich in a sense. Bayern deserved to win, but they really probably earned a draw out of their defending. I thought Roma were excellent, but they were up against a very limited side in CSKA Moscow. The defending was abject. I mean, Roma, all they had to do was to kind of punt the ball forward and run onto it. It seemed like they'd score a goal. So I think this is going to be a much tougher task for Roma than it was against CSKA Moscow. I think Manchester City will edge this. I think what we saw from them against Bayern Munich was a more sensible approach. And they weren't gung-ho, they weren't flying forward. I think they played it much more sensibly. I think we'll see a similar performance from Manchester City here.
Yeah, the only thing with me with City though, like of their last 5 games played, their last win was back on August 25th playing Liverpool. They're priced 1.73 to win this match, which is pretty decent for a save of Manchester City, whilst Roma's priced at 5.25. But I have to say that I would probably stay away from this market, as I'm not full of confidence for Liverpool. Would you play the winners market?
Probably not. I do think Manchester City will get it done, but I'm not so keen on the prices. Like you say, they're not exactly trustworthy at the moment. Yeah. What I think we'll see, though, I think we'll see a very solid Manchester United. They'll be happy to sit back and see what Roma have got to offer. And I keep saying this, but Manchester City are very confident that their strikers will deliver. I mean, you mentioned like the Chelsea game there. They were down to 10 men and still pulled it back round. They had good chances, to win that game. And if the man hadn't gone off, if it had been 11v11, you wonder what would have happened. I think. I know what you mean about the outrights, and I wouldn't be overly confident on Manchester City. I'd be looking at low on the goals in this one. I think it'll be a really tight affair because that's the way Manchester City will want to play it.
Yeah. Well, what about both teams scoring then as a bet? That's priced at 1.75. Obviously, they both can find the back of the net. But if you say they're going to keep this tight game, would you take the chance 1.75 there?
No, I probably wouldn't. I'm really looking at, I'm looking at like a 1-0, very, very tight game. I don't think there'll be, I think it'll be all about midfield. And I don't think Roma, with their 3 points in the bank already, you think about it from Roma's point of view, they've really got a guaranteed, the 3 points in the bag, no problem. They should beat Moscow in the reverse fixture, so that'll be 6 points. Now, if they can get a draw out of Manchester City away, that's not a bad result at all, is it? And they'll think they can go and beat Manchester City at home as well. They've still got 2 games against Bayern Munich, and that would be 10 points in the bag. I think Roma will be about the draw. I think Manchester City will be a little bit frustrated at times, but I think they'll just get there. 1-0 to Man City is what I can see in this, but a nervy game and a tough game for both sides.
Well, if it does go under here, the under 2.5 goals bet is priced at 2.2. I can my tip for this match is actually Roma's total goals going over 1.5. So obviously they've got to score 2 or more goals, and that's priced at 3.5. Obviously that contradicts of what you're going with. But what would you say? What is your top tip then for playing this match?
The under 2.5 price is great in my opinion, and that's obviously different from what you say. It's just what I've seen from Manchester City at home against the big teams. They're not particularly expansive, and I think that's the way they'll play it against Roma, with a worry about how many goals Roma have got in them. So under 2.5 goals is my main bet in this game.
All right then, so the under 2.5 goals there, that's priced at 2.2. My little side bet there is Roma's total goals going over 1.5, and that's priced at 3.5. We'll see what happens. Lee Phelps, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks a lot.
The SBR network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.